Hey, it's this week's Good Advice. I want to thank you for tuning in to this week's Good Advice email today. And we're talking today about doing the right thing. It's I guess it's like a cheesy cliche, whatever kind of piece of advice, but I've just seen more and more that people people making decisions to their own benefit at the expense of their customers. And this isn't like to be high and mighty or pious, or I mean, I've made mistakes myself, but it's an encouragement to you. It's just an encouragement. That's all this email is supposed to be. Is it's supposed to be an encouragement to you as a business owner, as a entrepreneur, as someone working in a 9 to 5 job, even who likes thinking about entrepreneurship. My advice to you is to do the right thing, even if it's painful, even if it costs you. And that's a gut check for myself, to remind myself to keep trying to do the right thing simply because it's the right thing to do. And I think this is maybe the concept today, is that sometimes when we think about doing the right thing or the wrong thing, we think about it in terms of personal expense versus personal benefit. And we weigh the risk of the two. I do the wrong thing because, hey, it's incredibly lucrative for me and no one would ever know. That's a low integrity, reflecting kind of moment. And then other people do the right thing because they're like, hey, this is going to look really good for me. And like the most like disgusting versions of this is like when you see on YouTube someone going around and like giving money to a homeless person and then like filming their reactions and like putting that video up. That I think is an example of someone doing the right thing, but for the wrong reasons, I think doing the right thing, you do the right thing simply because it's the right thing to do, even when it costs you. And long term, I really do believe it will pay off. I really do believe that if you choose to do business the right way, then long term, and when I say long term, I mean it could be years, I think it pays off. I think it works in your favor. It works in your benefit. And I say this, putting this on the internet, knowing that I am challenged in everything that I say, knowing that I am going to be continuously challenged in my decision making, just like we all are. We're all tested and challenged on a day-to-day basis in a series of micro decisions on, will I do the right thing? Will I do the wrong thing? And all we can hope for is that we do more of the right thing, and the times we do the wrong thing, that we learn from it, we grow from it, we develop as people, and we continue to do good work. Hey, that's today's Good Advice. We have a new podcast episode out on this topic. You can check it out anywhere you listen to podcasts. It's called the Good Advice Podcast. Check it out, take a look, and we'll see you next week. See ya.